Hi, my tubies and my TikTokers and my Twitter. SheilaTruelove here with you on Martin Luther King's Day with my curly top hair. I'm going to wear it like this for a month, and the next month, every month, since we're in a new year, I will be changing my hairstyles. How about that? Yeah. Anyway, I want to share with you something on a serious note about this man who shot his ex 15 times in the back because she didn't text him back or return his phone calls. How sick is this? You know, after hearing things like this, I'm sure a lot of women will come to realize that they can live longer if they stay single. And then people wonder why a lot of people are choosing to fly solo and to be single. Well, take a listen to this and let me know what's your take on it. What's your feedback? Here you go. Let's listen in.
Sheila Johnson, who you see here in a social media post, was on her way to work yesterday when Melbourne police say she was confronted by her ex, 23-year-old Carlos Jones. According to court records, Jones woke up in an angry state because Sheila had not been answering his phone calls or texts. Investigators say Jones decided to drive to Johnson's Colbert Circle home to confront and kill her.
Mr. Jones, I do find probable cause for your arrest.
Police say that Jones and Johnson exchanged some words in her driveway before he pointed his handgun and shot Johnson in the back 15 times. Johnson's father, who was inside of the house at the time, heard the shots ring out.
Frankly, I have to determine that you're a danger to the public. So no bond is appropriate.
After the shooting, investigators say that Jones told them he discarded his clothing and tossed his weapon down a storm drain. Hours later, police say he received a call from his mother urging him to turn himself in, and he did at the Palm Bay Police Department. An investigator who arrived later said he asked Jones if he was remorseful, and he was told that if he had to do it all over again, he would kill Sheila and her father.
Did you hear what he said when they asked him, did he have any remorse? If he could do it all over again, he would kill her and her father. This is why I keep telling ladies to be very careful who you invite into your life. Even though they may start off being the perfect gentleman, they are like love bombing you. They seem to be just someone that God sent just for you. Even though they may start off, and most of the time they're wearing their mask and sending their representative. It's never really who they are. You have to keep in mind that people change. And that's one thing I think women keep forgetting and they're not focusing on. People change, especially when men start getting older. Testosterone levels are dropping. They're losing erections all over the place. You're working and you're becoming more and more successful. He starts developing all of this resentment towards you. And people change over time, and it's not always for the better. Just when you think it can't happen to you, that's when it happens. How many times in videos have I posted where a woman, she had to tell this dude to leave, and what did he do? He took a bat, tore up everything in her house, cut up the furniture, destroyed everything in the home, even her children's room. This is what happens because he don't want to work and she's sick and tired of it. Or he's ripping and running the streets, coming home at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he expects for her to just sit there and take all of this bull crap. Or giving her STDs, and when she speaks up and stand up for herself, he's catching an attitude and a hissy fit. All of these things wouldn't happen, first of all, if you don't move them in your house. And if you just, I believe in the sisterhood. Let women help women. Instead of looking for husbands, honey, you need to be looking for a suitable roommate. If you're a Christian, find another Christian who lives a Christian lifestyle. They know no men are allowed unless it's your son. No drugs, no alcohol abuse, none of that crazy nonsense. Find yourself, work towards roommates because at least 1, you still have your freedom. 2, they clean up behind themselves. 3, you have somebody to help you with the bills around the house. You'll experience more joy, so much more joy. And women get a lot more done when they're working with other women. And that's just a fact. Anyway, this is SheilaTruelove. And I'm telling you to be very careful who you bring in your life and in your circle. Bye, babies. Be careful.